I know I haven't done a video in a long time. I've kind of been in hermit mode, working, doing this whole adulthood thing. It's really hard, by the way, and most importantly, trying to take care of myself. But recently, I felt really called to make this video and to share some of my thoughts with you guys about this topic, and that is self-care. And I'm calling self-care the most underrated skill in life, in adulthood, because genuinely, I've been understanding how important it is to know how to take care of yourself as you like being thrown all these responsibilities as an adult. It's so hard. Like no one really coaches you through it. You're kind of on your own. You either find the information yourself or you're screwed, or you're lucky enough to have like people to guide you through it. But it's kind of, once you're out of school, it's kind of like a free-for-all, which is kind of scary, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense. When you look around and kind of see all the different types of people and where people are at as adults. Because it's a free-for-all. You're not forced to learn anything anymore unless it's for work. And you don't really learn the non-tangible skills. I hope that made sense. But yeah, I think it's really important to learn how to take care of yourself as you're emerging into adulthood. I feel like high school is like the best place to start. High school is when you're really starting to come into your sense of self and your identity and who you are or who you want to be. And to be able to get into the habit that young of knowing how to take care of yourself sets up like the best foundation, I think, to continue doing that as you get older. Because we're always changing and evolving and our needs change. So to be able to adapt to that and just apply the practice of self-care in a different way for yourself is way better than having to start at square one because you've never known how to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? But yeah, things that are a part of self-care, there are the physical things, which I think most of us know. It's like hygiene, nutrition, sleep, sleep/rest, and taking breaks so you don't get burnt out, you know? Advocating for yourself when you need something. But then there's the physical things, but then there's the non-tangible things, which are more mindset and like spirit and heart. You know what I mean? To me, a part of self-care is knowing who you are, knowing your feelings, knowing why you're feeling things, knowing what your wounds are, knowing how to cater to your inner child when they're hurting, knowing how to make yourself feel good when you're not feeling good. Like what activities do you gonna need to do? Who do you need to spend time with? How do you need to spend time with them? Whether that's other people or literally yourself. Like today, I took myself on a date. I went shopping. I didn't end up buying anything, but it was still nice to go try on things. I got myself a smoothie. I took myself out to eat. Listen to music in the car, you know. A lot of self-care. I think, to sum it up in the best way possible, is learning how to be your greatest lover. Because no one else is ever going to know you as well as you are able to know yourself. We all have this inner knowledge and this inner knowing that if you just sit down and take the time to try to tap into it, you'll know yourself like the back of your hand. You know what I mean? No one else can read your mind, not even like your spouse or your romantic partner or your best friend. You are the only person that can be like your bestest friend. Um, and it's really important as an adult to continue to be that for yourself and to constantly work towards being that for yourself, because at the end of the day, we are the only people who can fill our own cups permanently, or at least in a way that's sustainable. You know what I mean? When you rely on the external and the external gets taken away, what are you left with? Yourself. And that's not a good position to be in, is to put your well-being and your wholeness into completely into the hands of others. Like, yes, it's nice to have a village. We're social creatures. We need, other people, family, friends, external love, validation, interaction. But that should not be the bulk of it. You know what I mean? It should all come from you. And I think it's especially hard once you start having kids, because you can't help but pour all of you into that kid. But you need to remember that if your cup is empty, you cannot fully show up for your kid. So whether or not you frame it for yourself or for your kid, it is in everyone's best interest that you continue to practice self-care. It's kind of like a feedback loop, right? You can't keep pouring into everyone if you're not pouring into yourself. Then you're empty. You have no more fuel. And it's just not a good situation to be in, Same with family, friends, external lovers. Yeah, we all want to pour into other people. And it's nice because hopefully you're around people that also try to pour back into you. But there are some things that can't always be filled by other people. And if it is, it's temporary. So, yeah, I just think it's a really important skill to know how to take care of yourself. And to consciously and continuously practice it. It's a practice. You don't just wake up knowing how to do it. You know what I mean? You have to keep doing it often, or you kind of lose it, or you get distracted. But yeah, I think that is my brain just like hey, give me a second. I'm just gonna wrap this video up. I think I've said what I needed to say. I hope it made sense. If you get it, you get it, okay? I hope this video found you guys at the right time. I hope you all are still taking care of yourselves. And if you've kind of been slacking on that, I hope this video is a reminder for you to pick it back up, because you need that for yourself. It's so good for yourself. The people around you need that too. They need you to do that for yourself. But yeah, take it easy. Take it slow. But keep it consistent. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for listening, and have a great week. I wish you guys an amazing entire week. Until next time, peace.